Everyone, this is Gamer Max Pro. I don't think I can drive this properly. There is a reason for it. Reason for this video. I'm actually gonna just fast drive actually. Reason for this video is I've been tuning drag cars here and there. And what I want to share with you today is, first of all, the 1968 Dodge Dart Hemi Super Stock. I want that to be as fast as I can get it through my tuning techniques. I've been working on the Chevrolet Impala for a while, and I don't think I can get it faster without the finickiest of tuning, which is what I want this maybe series to be about. So, Dodge Hemi Dart. Dodge Dart Hemi. I want to show off what I can do as quick as I can, because I want this to be a nice short video. And then, when I can get it tuned down to just enough, because it'll be heavily edited down, if you guys are interested, you guys pick a car, and I need to get it as fast as possible. Anything I make, I will be saving as a public file for you guys to access through Gamer Max Pro 90. That's my export name. I just want to make really fast drag cars as properly as possible. And then who knows, maybe next drift cars. Drift comes later, drag comes first. I do the most obvious ones first, so I do all of performance and handling to the maximum. I play it by ear if I want race springs or drift springs. Maybe sticking to race springs. Everything else is max for that one. For the drivetrain, I use a drift differential, max driveline, and I start off with a drift gearbox, but then I may move to a 10-speed depending on how the tuning goes. I like to mess about with as least gears as possible as first to see what the car can do, and then I can fine tune it with the 10-speed. Then I go to tyres, get the drag tyres out, widen the rears. Front was that, but then it turns it into the S2 range, and I don't want it to be in the S2 range. I want it to be in the S1. I want it to be the fastest car in the S1 range, not the slowest in the S2. Widen these bad boys out. Pick whatever rims I want that doesn't add weight. Move to conversion, because that's when it tells me the real data of what engine will give me the best results. What drivetrain will give me the best results. Not always all-wheel drive, but with the Chevy Impala and this one, that's the case. Also same with having twin turbo. I'm just going for speed. I'm going for the quickest time at the site map, at the festival site map. I always go through event race, rivals, pick my class, and pick the car. Modifications as well. If anyone has any modifications, as in livery, looks, please let me know, because I would like to apply that to my car. Create any one you want. I'll pick the best one to put my cars. I haven't done any tuning. Let's see what the baseline is. It's already faster than the Chevy Impala, because ho damn. So, got my score for the Chevy Impala. If I do not beat my rival, then I'm going purely on my time. If I can't beat the rival, because I'm constantly going to beat the rival, and then I'm stuck trying to chase rivals, but I just want the fastest time. Let's collect my reward, go again, start tuning. I hate to say this, but I actually don't like Forza Horizon as a... I don't like it anymore. Forza Horizon 1, Forza Horizon 2 was the best ones. Third one I need to play for me to have a proper one. Maybe there's a Windows edition. But them to start handing you out cars like it's the end of the world kind of just puts me off the game. I like to grind for my cars. I like to work for the cars. That's what it's been like for the other racing games that I love. But this game is I prefer the handling in this game than I do to Gran Turismo. It feels more me. I do love the realism and the of Gran Turismo, but I also like to know that I can turn a corner with just a controller. I don't have a wheel or anything yet. My favourite game of all time is Test Drive Unlimited. Solar Crown recently came out and it's getting better and better. You grind for your cars in a way, and I love that. I just love the feel and having your car and then you are stuck with it for a while. Like in real life, like you have a car, you're stuck with it to a certain degree. But in this, I have, 72 cars. I bought 5 of them, won the rest. It's not really fun. I like grinding them. So, the way I have fun in this game is not by doing the races, by free roaming. The worlds are still beautiful. The worlds are still great. I also just hit some jumps, have some fun, because it's a playground. And then I do the drag racing and drifting, because I do love how drifting is in this game. I do love drag racing. I think, Forza Horizon is my favourite drag racing, but I used to love it on Need for Speed Pro Street, but I can't get all detailed with the tuning. I did push the wrong button. So what I'm going to do now is going to modify it. Not modify. What I'm going to do now is tune the car. So first thing I do. Brakes are for pussies. No brakes. Because why not? Differential. I have been putting it... Just a disclaimer. Yes, I am a qualified mechanic, but my qualifications consist of taking apart cars and putting it back together. Diagnosing the issue and the nitty-gritty details of what makes a car better. That is not my qualification. It's just purely stripping a car down, knowing what each component is, and putting it back together. But doing this will help me learn the details of it. And I just want to stress that before you guys think that I know everything about cars when I don't. This is just me trying to find the perfect numbers. And I have a feeling if I tune it the exact same way as the other one, then it'll be too easy. So, gearing. Let's get it down as much as possible. You just want to keep going until you hit the right numbers. And if I can help it, I want to get it even numbers or multiple of 5 because I'm that sort of person. Cool. When it comes to gearing, it's gonna be very fiddly. Okay, so I can get it faster. I don't want to be stuck with... Okay, let's see how this is. Because yes, I just made 0 to 60 a bit slower, but also I made the overall top speed to 250. Problem with the full speed is by the time you're halfway through the race, that's it. But so far, so good. So, I'm going to keep going until I beat... Oh, that was pretty close. So I just keep going until I cannot beat the person, and that's when I really fine-tune it. But, as I said, this isn't going to be a very long video. So you're just going to see a bit of my process. So that guy is the exact same time as me, and I need to somehow beat them. So first of all, let's see how it goes straight off the bat. Why are they to the right of me? So by gear... They've got a few extra gears on them. Or they've tuned it a lot better. So that is very, very close. See, just by tuning, if I can get that better. I did not pay attention to the top speed, so that's my bad. Okay. I adjusted a bit, not by too much. Let's see how that goes. It's 0.027 seconds I need to beat. Like microseconds or... And also it's all down to my driving ability. I'm doing it automatic. And that is either neck and neck or I won. And this is why I want to do a series that you can't even... This is why I want to do the series. Just that tiny adjustment to win the race. How the fluff am I going to do this? Just in case I make it a non-swearing video. Oh god, this is going to be fun. So once I beat this rival, I'll call the video here. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, so that's another story. I do know what each thing is. It's just explaining it and retaining the information, because as I said, taking apart the components, putting it back together, but learning what they do in the fine details, like the extra components, because I know how the engine works, I know how brakes work, suspension, the basics, but the differentials, turbos, and maybe I've touched up on, those are the bits that I want to learn more someday. But let's see if this is enough. Feels a bit slower. Just don't red line. Was that it? Was that it? Hey! Okay. This is essentially what I want to do. If you want me to tighten this number even more, then let me know in the comments. But if you want any car you want. First of all, you may have to, if you don't own the game, you will have to, 159 cars. They just hand it out like candy. So, if you want any of these cars, or any of the cars I do not own, to be a drag car, let me know. And then, future drift cars. So far, I made this Nissan a drift car, but it's a work in progress. Also this Porsche, but still a work in progress. So I know how to drift. It's just I don't dedicate enough time to drifting. So drag racing it is. If you guys want to see, if you guys got tips for how I can manage a manual on a controller until I get a racing setup, then please let me know. That'd be handy. But in the meantime, thank you everyone so much for watching. Please leave a like. Please let me know what car or what game you want me to play. I am going to try and do some variety. Thank you everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.